Welcome back to the podcast. It's your girl, Kamie Crawford, and today, drum roll please, returning for the second time,
shake your tits.
Scorpio queen, content creator, TV host, that bitch, bad bitch, Kayla Nicole.
That bitch, twice.
You're back!
Yes, I am, girl.
I'm so happy.
Me too.
I
This is
just
great.
feel like we have a connection.
Me too.
I don't know what it is.
I think it might be that we're both Scorpios, maybe, but also just you're a good human.
Likewise.
Yeah, I agree.
Likewise. Do you know that your episode from Relationshit is still, if it's not the highest listened episode that we've ever had in the history of the show, it's in the top 3
Wow.
or top 2.
Y'all like me. They
But I'm
love
pretty sure
me.
it's not 2. I think it's number 1. Yeah.
Numero uno?
Yes.
Well, I'm flattered. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well,
I'm flattered. I'm flattered.
it's you.
I really love that.
But I think
I wonder if it's, I don't know. It could be a handful of things.
it's a handful of things.
Yeah,
but
maybe the
mainly
topic.
it's you.
Yeah, okay,
it's
well,
you.
thank you.
People were so excited and like they love the way that we talk about shit.
Yeah.
So I thought, who better to come on and do an episode of just 2 Scorpios giving you advice about your life.
I love it.
And reading you to filth.
Phil.
And reading ourselves because we
And
know how to
myself.
do that.
100%.
We know how to do that.
I guarantee you half of these little scenarios we're going to go through, it's going to be applicable to me too.
Yeah,
Bet
same.
you $20.
Same.
So,
Same. I feel like I have established a certain level of growth recently
that's great.
where I can look at things and be like, oh yeah, okay, I did that, or I'm a part of that, or I've been did that,
Right.
been there, done that, got
It's
my
humbling.
T-shirt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very humbling.
Yes.
Did we talk about last time? Oh, we have talked. We've talked about this since the last time we talked. Which also, by the way, I feel a way that we still haven't gotten drinks.
I think that's your fault.
I think it is.
Okay.
But I feel
I'm
a way
like,
about myself.
I'm really here a lot. You, my friend, are
Right.
on the go because you're hustling, you're doing your thing, which I'm very proud of, and I love it for you. But
Yeah, it's on me.
and someone got a man now,
Right.
and like
My
I
man,
feel like
my
your
man, my
nights
man.
might be taken up. You know, it's okay though.
I
I can get in where I fit in. I'm not mad.
I don't know if you could relate to this. I don't try to be that person in a relationship that like ditches all their friends for their man. But sometimes it just happens.
It just happens, and you have to respect it. One of my best friends is dating someone right now, and it's complete reverse from what like our life has been in the past 5 years. I was in a relationship, she wasn't, and now when I'm like, hey, you want to go get dinner? Hey, you want to come over? She's like,
Yeah.
and
You
hits me
know-
with the, what, maybe Thursday? Like, girl, bye. Like, bye.
Hang up.
It's fine.
I've become that person.
It's okay though.
I know. But it's also
okay.
like when your free time is so limited because you work so fucking much.
Yeah.
The time that you can spend, I'm
Yeah.
trying to spend it with my man.
100%.
I'm trying to get my booty rubbed.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the problem?
There's no problem with that. I'll never be the friend that will ever tell you there's an issue because I'm not rubbing your booty. So
Right, and that's what I be telling my
I
friends.
get it.
That's what I be
I get
telling
it,
them. You're not getting in between this.
Yeah, you're not.
Last time I checked, okay.
No, 100%.
So but we need to make it happen because
I would love that.
this is ridiculous at this point.
I agree. Even if it's like a brunch, like
Anything.
earlier in the day, and then you go and see him after. I can
Well,
set
see
you
him
up. You know what I mean?
Earlier in the day,
Oh,
also.
Lord.
But after I see him, and then I can see you,
Okay, perfect.
and then I can go back to seeing him
Again.
which is what I do. It's so disgusting.
Amazing. It's
No,
amazing.
no.
It's so good. It gives me hope, Kamie, honestly. You're giving me hope, girl. Please.
I mean, okay, so what's the status? You know the people want to know because you've been making all these elusive TikToks.
I know. I need to stay off TikTok. I get in trouble every time I just don't know how else to do this.
You
Like,
have to have an outlet.
Yeah, and I just want to laugh at myself. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like everybody else may or may not be laughing. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but I'm laughing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, that's how I deal with pain, maybe. Is
Yeah.
humor.
Yes.
And just making light of how stupid I feel.
I get it.
But yeah, I'm single. Very single. Extremely single. This is the most single that I've been probably since I was born.
Bitch.
Single.
I can fucking relate. Well, not now.
Yeah. But used to.
But when I was like, damn,
Yeah,
a bitch
this
is
crazy.
A free agent. I'm out here.
Yeah, I'm not even dating.
Not at all.
No.
Not because you don't want to or because...
Yeah, I don't really want to, but I also just am not even remotely attracted to anyone at this time. I'm still healing. Like, that's very much what's still
Yes.
going on. I'm like in the thick of my healing process. So I think, even potential suitors, I either like scare them off very quickly, which I'm totally fine with. Like at this point in my life, please be terrified of the commitment that I'm requiring you to make with me. 100% be so scared of me.
Yes.
Or I'm just like grossed out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Just everyone gives me the ick.
Yeah.
Very early on. So it's good though.
I've been there. It is good. It is good because I think it actually helps you differentiate like the bullshit. Like I'm not, I don't know you. I feel like we're very similar. I'm not going to sit across from you for a 3-hour dinner.
Oh no, for a free meal?
And you know, I have girlfriends who will be like, bitch, get the free meal. Bitch, I would rather die.
Literally chew on jeans.
Rather
Please.
die than get a free meal from a motherfucker sitting across from me trying to fucking be like, yeah, so what's up with you?
The thought of sitting at a dinner table with someone just gives me extreme anxiety.
Yes.
The thought that I have to have ongoing conversation. I have to ask you about like, I don't know, your interests.
Yes.
Your family, your
I don't give
a shit right now. I don't care about where you came from, where you're going.
Yeah.
I don't care. So I know that would be really selfish of me to waste someone else's time too. Like I'm just not prepared for that.
Yeah.
By any means. So.
Well, if you want a tip.
Yes, please.
From the youngest person in the room, Danny over here.
Hi, Danny. What does it feel like to be so
Danny?
young? I remember
Danny forced me to get on Raya.
Bitch, wait a minute. I just tried to do that.
Did you?
Can I just tell you, this is a funny story. Kind of, it's not funny. It's a little funny. I tried to do it. I got to like the third step where they tell you like, reach out to people that have it for recommendation.
You turned it off. You said no.
I got to scrolling, right? This is something in my head. I'm a crazy person. I get to scrolling and I'm like, okay, that's interesting that they're on here. Okay, that's cool. And then I immediately was like, let me go see if my ex is on here real quick.
Me. Who else is on here? Matter of fact, where's everybody from?
I get to scroll and I'm like, wait a minute, your old number's on here, your new number's on here. But long story short, I found out that he was never on there and that it's just literally your phone book. It's not, because my best friend's on there and she's never had the app.
Okay, that's what, you know what? Cross-checking is very important.
It is, because before you go crazy,
yes,
you should just do your research.
Yes.
Definitely.
You have to, okay, so funny story, not funny story. But when I got on Raya and I matched with my man, which was my first day on Raya.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. First day. That's what I'm saying. Hope. The young ones have, they have the idea. They have the right idea. I match with him.
Let me get.
I know.
Look,
I match. Right now. I match with him, and I, you know, of course, like you see on their profile, like who else they're connected with, and I saw.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't really paying attention at the time. Like it'll say like, oh, this person has a connection with this person, and it could be because they're in their contacts, or it could be because they have a friend.
Okay.
That person has in their contacts also.
Okay. Okay.
So, but it's weird because it will look like you're connected to that person even though you're not. It could be your friend that knows them and you have that friend's number.
Yes.
So weird.
Yes.
They need to fucking fix
Delete that whole feature because I don't
all that
want to
shit.
know.
Delete all that shit.
Yeah.
So at this point, of course, I've already told all my friends about this gorgeous man. I'm like, look at this gorgeous man.
Yeah.
So one friend in particular, I was like, look at this gorgeous man. And she was like, oh my God, he's beautiful, whatever. Like, she's like so excited for me.
Yes.
And then later on, I go back to his profile and I see that she's connected with him. And I'm like, bitch, so you match with this man, but you never said anything?
Yeah, that's wild.
So then, of course, I hit her because crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so this is what I had seen.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm just
Curious.
wondering.
How did that happen?
Just wondering what the story is of that. Let's talk about that. She was like, bitch, I've never. She's like, never once. She's like, I think this friend of mine, but she was like, this is how it works.
Right.
And I was like, oh, you know, I was just curious.
Yeah, literally. Just kidding.
Meanwhile,
have a great day.
back at the ranch, I'm like, bitch,
I will beat your ass.
You trying to fucking play with me over this man that's my man that's not my man yet?
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not play in my face like that. Don't do that. Right.
That's my fucking man.
That was my exact emotions when I saw the people that I saw on the app. But we learn things new every day. Mainly do not jump to conclusions. Or maybe like jump rope slowly.
Yeah.
While you figure it out.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's my favorite activity is to jump to conclusions.
I've had to stop because it just gets me in so much trouble.
Same.
It does.
Same.
My whole foot be in my whole mouth.
Girl, first of all, how about the fact that after we matched, well, oh my God. Okay, so I'm just revealing all my crazy things. And he listens to the podcast too.
I
so
love it. As he should.
But I think he tunes out after a certain time. But hopefully.
Turn it off. Turn it off now. Thank you.
He's perfect and amazing. Love him to death. But when we first matched and started talking, he ghosted me for 7 days while I was abroad. And I lost it. He didn't think he was ghosting me. We had this conversation. He didn't think he was ghosting me. He genuinely didn't think that I was that interested. And I was like...
But ghosting, he mean he was not not responding to your attempts to contact
him?
No. Okay, Kamie.
Ghosting to me is you're not talking to me. Why aren't you hitting me up? I'm not hitting him up. And he didn't respond. Of course he would respond, but he should be hitting me up.
Okay, gotcha. He wasn't taking the initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
That's a ghosting.
I do get that.
You're supposed to be hitting me up every morning. Grand Rising Queen.
Yeah. Not Grand Rising. I hate that. Actually, does he talk to you like that?
No.
Okay, because I'm like, please run. Jesus, that is terrifying.
A hotep? You think I would be in a relationship with a whole hotep?
How's that really going?
No.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising Queen.
What the hell?
Please. No, but you're supposed to be texting me.
I feel you, but he didn't ghost you. But okay, fine. He wasn't on you like
for the point of the story.
He ghosted you.
He ghosted me.
That.
So, I didn't hear from him for 7 days. I'm like, okay, where is he at? Where are you at?
Yeah.
And of course he has Instagram and stuff, but
yeah.
Where are you?
What are you doing?
So I go on the app on Raya because I still have it at this time. And I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but my finger slipped and I liked something. It said he was traveling and I liked the travel post on the app because it's like, oh, this person is traveling to Philadelphia or New Jersey or wherever the fuck they're from. And I liked it. So what do I do immediately? I unmatch him because I'm like, I don't need him to know that
you're on his page.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
No.
Oh my God.
So I unmatch him.
But when you unmatch him, does that mean?
Well, it just means we're no longer connected on the app. You can't message me on the app, which we weren't messaging on the app anyway, but he would get a notification that I liked it. I didn't want him to know that I was even on the app looking, and I didn't want him to know that I was on his page looking. So I unmatched him. A few days later, I am like, I wonder what else is on his profile. So I search him through the app so that I can find his profile again. And I go on and I see he changed his song. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's still out here looking for bitches.
Not changed his song to what?
Some fucking
hoes.
Man. That's what I heard. It didn't matter what song it was. That's what I heard. I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
We're done. So what do I do?
Change your song?
Change my whole profile.
Oh,
updated
Lord.
my pictures.
Yeah, you're like freshen up, restart, reboot.
Put my Sports Illustrated shit in there.
Bitch. Hello.
We never matched. I'm brand new. Totally different.
This is all after a week.
Yeah.
And then how did you reconcile?
I told him.
You texted him?
Well, no. He texted me.
Perfect. So it worked.
Multiple times for days.
Oh, lovely.
5 days minimum. I'm not responding to you. You took 7 to respond to me. 7 days to 5. So 5 days later, he texted me, can we talk? I said, absolutely. I'm free tomorrow at this time.
Let me schedule you in.
So then, of course, I talked to him and I'm like, I cannot relate to, this is not my testimony, okay? Because the men that want to talk to me every day.
Every day.
So I can't relate to 7 days of not speaking.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
listen, no hard feelings. Just do you.
No feelings at all.
No feelings at all.
And
Bye.
he's like, please, baby, please. Please, baby, please.
I know. No. I promise I'll do right. Spoiler alert, nobody was trying to talk to me. I didn't have any other suitors.
What? You don't even know that, though.
I didn't. I wasn't talking to anyone. There was nobody else that I wanted because going back to what you said, I'm not attracted to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely not attracted to people.
Yeah.
What does it take for you to be genuinely attracted to a guy?
Ooh, the list is long. I'm working on that because it's Kayla, come on. Although I feel like my list is long too, though. What I bring to the table is what I would like to be reciprocated. So the list is pretty long, though.
Yeah.
1 being personality, 2 being looks, ambition, career, drive, financial stability, no kids, no previous marriages, never been to jail.
Okay.
Should I keep going?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I feel like I have a pretty good head on my shoulders.
I just hear everything going ding,
yeah, ding,
ding.
Not crazy. I got 2 dogs. That's it.
Ding.
Live in a high rise by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Great kids. I mean, great kids. Great dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Nice car. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
And I would just like you to come correct
and enhance.
Yeah, and it's just really not like that out there in these streets.
I know it's not.
Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think, it's a good list you've got going.
Yeah.
The kids thing you might have to compromise on because at our age, everybody got kids.
I know.
Everybody got kids but us. What's going on?
Just really hoping there's a unicorn out there that's like, I didn't want to have kids.
Yeah.
Until they found me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against kids though, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think what matters more so when it comes to the kids thing is like how old the children are. Anything under
and where
2,
the baby mama's at and what's she up to.
Yeah, like if y'all are cool and if she agrees, because guys will love it. Yeah, we cool. And she's like going on rampages on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no.
In the shade room.
Anything under 2, in the comments. And now all of a sudden I have all these fake pages randomly popping up, sending me photos inside your house. Like, you know what I mean? Weird stuff starts happening when people still care.
Mm-hmm.
So anything under 2, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
2 and up, we can have a discussion.
Under 2 kids?
No, like the age of the child.
Under 2 years old, you're fine?
Yeah. 2 years old. Like 2 years is a long time. I have a girlfriend who has a 2-year-old actually, and she's moved on and she's happy. She wants nothing to do with the father of her child. I think it's possible to happen, you know? Mm-hmm. Especially sometimes even by that point that you got pregnant. That's a whole year in itself, you know what I mean? Of being pregnant and not liking the person that you're pregnant with.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's possible.
Life is fucking nuts.
I know, right?
Who would have thought?
That's what I'm saying.
A year ago when we did this episode.
Bitch, tell me about it. What the? I'm like, how did I end up here? God damn it.
We were talking about the fact that we both didn't have rings as a joke.
Man, right? Like, it was so funny.
Still don't.
Yeah, still ain't it. I'm even further from it now. God.
What happened? What happened? But you know what? Therapy.
Yeah, thank God for it.
Very, very helpful. Mm-hmm. I've just realized that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, I haven't realized that yet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
It takes time.
I'm turning
It takes time.
the corner, though.
At one point, you'll get to the point where you see your ex or pictures and you'll be like, ugh.
Yeah, I hope so.
What?
Sorry. Sorry, guy, if you listen to this.
Sorry.
Because we're still cool. Like, we have a cool whatever that is, but...
Well, that's nice. I don't.
Yeah.
So...
And it's probably better that way. My therapist seems to think that that's the way to go, so...
Sometimes it is. I don't know. I don't have relationships with any of my exes like that. I have one that, like, I could hit him up, like, about something funny that may have happened a million years ago that, like, resurfaces. But other than that, I don't talk to any of them. We don't have anything to talk about. Because it wasn't that phase of life yet, you know? Like, we weren't adults.
Yeah.
My last relationship was, like, my first adult
100%.
relationship.
And it was for a really long time, right?
A really long time. And a lot of bullshit happened.
Yeah.
And you know what? Kudos to us.
Okay.
Because...
Look, I'm like, yes. Tell me where my kudos are coming from, because I need all the kudos.
Kudos to us.
Yeah.
Because we're such classy women.
Oh, tell me about it.
And, it's really the Scorpio thing. Like, we just don't like people in our fucking business.
Literally.
So we're not going to air you the fuck out.
At all.
Even though I could let the chopper sing on your ass.
Just go nuts.
Choir, all of it.
Yeah, it could be a full-blown performance.
Yeah. But I don't.
Yeah. It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And, nobody likes that. It's icky. It feels gross. And, like, after you do it, you just feel like you lost something.
Yeah. Your dignity.
Yeah. I can't.
At all.
I can't.
Won't catch me.
Yeah. Well, that's enough of us taking accountability for our own actions.
Yes.
It's time to start taking accountability for other people's.
For yours.
For yours. Buckle up, bitch. Okay. So we asked our listeners to drop some topics that they want some big sis advice on from 2 Scorpio queens.
Dope.
And we have some responses. Okay. Someone says that they want some advice. First of all, somebody said Kayla Nicole, cry face with the hope, with the
it's like
hoping and praying. They just knew.
They just knew.
They just knew. Okay. Someone says, how do you set boundaries for your family to maintain your mental health? Because we both have very close family relationships, I feel like.
100%.
And when you're so close with your family, like, I feel like I share a lot with my family, especially my mom and I are best friends. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I could be having to... I think as I've gotten older, like, I've had to learn when to expose certain things and how much to divulge.
100%. And that's been an ongoing thing that my mom and I think are working on, especially throughout this breakup, because in her mind, you talked to Robin about this, like, I viewed him as a son, and that was family to me, and like, I know you're going through it, but imagine what we're going through. And it's like, okay, time out.
The brakes.
Yeah, like, I know that you probably are hurt or frustrated or in pain, but take that and magnify it times 400,000 million trillion.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Yeah.
And she has given me the guilt trip about it before. Excuse me. And I just had to lay the law down, like, Mom, and this is therapy talking too. And she loves to point out, she's like, you must have met with your therapist this week.
Absolutely.
Yes, this is the therapy talking.
Yes.
I love you, and I love that you want to be here for me, but I need to be here for myself first. And then I can be there to support you through your grieving process as well, Mom. But I can't do that for you right now. So if I tell you I don't want to talk about it today, I don't want to talk about it today. If I called you last week boo-hoo crying, which I did yesterday, called her boo-hoo crying hysterically, can't talk, snotty nose, just
yeah, I've been
and
there.
her response was, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, gonna come by, gonna help you unpack some of your boxes, see you soon. It's like we're learning that balance, but I definitely have had to speak up, like, hey, I don't feel like talking about this right now, or I don't feel like explaining my decisions.
Yes.
I don't feel like explaining anything to you.
Yeah.
I just need some time for myself.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is hard.
It's hard. I remember after my breakup, going home for Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving, same time around this year.
I'm scared.
It was the first time that I was celebrating Thanksgiving without my ex there. In like, I mean, we were together for 5 years, so I think he had been to every Thanksgiving, almost, like at least three or four Thanksgivings.
Yeah.
And coming home, I thought I was gonna be good. I was like, I'm good. I land at the airport in DC, and he had sent me an email because he's blocked still. Still, in case you're fucking wondering, still, the Scorpio jumped out, and you always gonna be blocked.
And you ain't never gonna get off that block list, boy. You better figure out another way.
You better send a messenger pigeon. You better hook up that fax machine. Please don't. Anyway, I had landed, and he had sent me an email. And I went into the bathroom of the airport, I will never forget, and bawled my fucking eyes out. The whole ride home, I'm like, get it together, bitch.
Right.
Get it together. Your whole family's inside.
Yeah.
Everybody, grandma, everybody's inside. The dogs.
Yeah.
You need the dogs to see you like this?
Yeah, because they will sense it.
But most importantly, my dad, who my mom, she knew what was going on. She knew about the breakdown. But I haven't boohoo cried in front of my dad since I was probably, I don't know, 5 or maybe like 13. Bitch, I texted my sister and I was like, I need Mom to meet me outside. Because I'm like, at least I can get it out outside. Yeah. I can go upstairs quietly to my room and I'll just sit in there for a few minutes.
Just have a moment.
Child, I get there. Mom and Dad both at the door. I'm like, I turned into a puddle in my dad's arms and just fucking bawled my eyes out. And it was the first time, because I feel like for a while I had tried to make that situation look good for a really long time. And I had to finally like actually say, what was happening, but in my own way. Because I could still to this day, they ain't gonna know all the details.
Right.
Because they're gonna be looking at me like, bitch, you're stupid.
Yeah, you're actually an ass. For real. Like, okay, you deserve this shit.
Yeah, exactly. You put up with what?
I'm sorry. I would have never allowed this.
My mother
also
would have.
There.
No.
Also, that's not fair.
It's not fair.
That's not fair.
Because
either.
also, y'all put up with a lot. I've seen y'all.
I know. Like, I live with y'all.
I've
so
seen
definitely
y'all.
Don't do that.
Thanks. But like in their minds, they're like, I have raised you to be better than this, or never accept this, or blah, blah, blah.
And that you deserve better.
Exactly. Your family always wants what's best for you at 100%. The end of the day. Yeah. At least, if you have a good family, like they love you, they care about you, they want what's best for you. But sometimes you have to make your own way. And like sometimes you have to figure things out on your own.
100%.
And that was one of those things that I had to figure out on my own. Yeah. And my mom knew that. My dad didn't know anything. He was like, I thought everything was good.
Like, what's up? What you mean?
You by yourself? What's going on? I'm like, yeah, surprise. But it had felt like, I don't know why, I felt like I had failed in some way. That's why I told my therapist. I was like, I felt like I had failed by coming home single after I'm telling y'all we planning this wedding.
Ooh, that resonates, girl.
And now we don't got no wedding. And now I'm like, can I get an extra plate because I need comfort food?
Man, I think too that whoever asked this question, I don't know if your family listens to this podcast, but maybe play this episode for them so they can understand the position that you're in. Because in their mind, they're thinking, I went to a baby shower this past summer a few months ago. The first thing out of my aunt's mouth, so is it true? And I'm like, excuse me?
Ma'am.
Not even like, hey, haven't seen you since last summer. Is it true?
Yeah.
The rumor then says the rumors, and I'm like, okay, so now I'm a blog post. Yeah. I'm not your niece anymore. What is even happening? People just don't realize like the layers and the depth. And you might miss the situation, but just imagine what the woman or the man that is going through this heartbreak is feeling.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Hello.
Right. Because like I would never
ever
go up to my aunt or my uncle or my cousin or be like, so is it true you're gonna get divorced? What?
Yeah, it's like if you heard that, I probably, unless you came up to me to talk about it, I'm not bringing it up over Thanksgiving dinner.
No,
it's bizarre.
Just the most I think that your family should do is be like, if you need anything,
I'm here.
I'm here for you. Whatever you need, whenever you want to talk, I'm here.
Or throwing an insult too, to be funny. And I never liked his ass anyways.
Exactly. Fuck him.
Lie about it.
He had ugly feet.
Yeah, like ugh.
And every time he came in this house, he never cleaned up after himself. Like, tell me something bad.
Something to make me feel better.
Don't tell me nothing good, please.
At all.
Ugh. Okay, somebody wants some advice on polyamorous relationships and jealousy. I don't have any experience with polyamory.
Jealousy I could talk about all day long, but poly life, I don't know.
I like to think that I'm not a jealous person. I have gotten to that point in the past. And that's when I knew I had to like be out because I'm like, this is not me.
Yeah.
But territorial, I am.
Also that. I think it changes from like territorial to jealousy when there's just like a lot of insecurity kind of looming. And granted, that insecurity probably comes from what your partner is putting you through. Yeah. But that's what I started to see too, because I'm not a jealous, crazy, psycho person by any means. Like we can joke around and say that, but I'm not the girl that's like going ape shit on you.
No.
I don't think that's cute. I don't think by any means being a little psycho's fun.
Yeah.
But there are times where I have turned into that person where I am super insecure and very jealous about any and everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
You're spending time with other people, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
You're going out with other people, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
You're giving other people attention while I'm out with you, jealous.
Yes.
Like talk to me, care about me. You know, pay attention to me.
Yeah.
But that was rooted in issues that we were dealing with, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's always, I feel, not always, but I feel like most of the time it's rooted in the lack of reassurance from your partner.
Yeah.
Just in general. And like, from my experience, me addressing issues with you or issues that I have, things that bother me, and you being like, okay, yeah, like I'm going to work on that. And then it's like, you do that exact same shit in my face every single time. So now I'm like, okay, so now you're fucking playing with me. And now you're playing on my emotions and my self-esteem.
100%.
And I don't like that.
At all. I agree.
So, I mean, advice on it, I guess anybody who makes you feel like that probably is not worth your time or like being around. But if it's the polyamory that's making you jealous, that might not be the lifestyle for you.
Right. Because I feel like you have to be a very emotionally mature and aware person to be able to navigate that space.
Yeah.
I am not.
No.
I am not that by any means, and I already know.
Threesome's not for me.
I would maybe one day.
Yeah, I never say never.
Yeah.
However,
I
feel, and I stand on this, I'm the type that I'm going to be game. I'm going to be like, yes, let's do it. She's cute. And then the second we get in that room and that bitch lays a fucking, she don't have to touch you. She can just breathe. She could just softly whisper in your ear. I'm fighting because why the fuck are you cheating on me?
Yeah, literally.
In front of my face.
It's like, you signed up for this. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Actually, I changed my mind.
Get the fuck out.
She gotta go.
I don't want to, so.
Yeah, I'm not into it either.
To save myself from, I'm not into it with your partner. I think it could be something cool to do with like.
Casually.
Yeah, like fuck buddy and like a friend.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. No, because you're going to give her too much attention. She's going to be doing too much. She's going to be having a fucking parade. She's going to be on there swinging from the chandelier. I'm not doing it.
I feel like I'm not impressed or entertained.
I will snatch you up.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, what do I even... It's like, oh, I would do that for someone that I really cared about because we're so locked in, and it's like, oh, we want to be adventurous and maybe like try something new. Yeah. But then at the same time, if I care for you that much, it's probably going to be pretty hard for me to support and witness.
Yeah.
That, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to bear witness. I do not want to bear witness.
Yeah, I don't know.
Friendship breakups. Those are hard.
Those are just as hard as relationship breakups.
I think worse.
I don't know about worse, but they are.
Well, yeah.
I feel like they are just. You know what I mean?
After the last one?
Yeah.
I changed my mind. Before the last one, I would be like, oh my God, it's so much worse. No, after the last one, no.
Not quite. Not quite. Because there's like an extra layer of like, intimacy there when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
But friendship breakups, ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Not an easy thing to navigate.
No, it's not. But again, another situation where it's like, if it had to happen, it might be for a reason. And it doesn't mean you can't circle back.
Right.
I think there's a higher chance of circling back with a friend than maybe an ex if like things end really badly.
Yeah.
But
if you really care about them too, I think.
Yeah.
It's very likely to happen. I definitely have had quote unquote friendship breakups or pauses even. And we have rekindled that friendship flame.
Yeah.
But something that one of my best friends and I talk about now is that what that person was in your life in that season doesn't always mean that that's what they're going to be if they do come back, right? It's kind of like you just have to put people in the boxes that they are really putting themselves in already.
Yeah.
And maybe lowering your expectation a little bit. And that's okay, like making an adjustment throughout that friendship, because that was something that I struggled with, especially when, I don't know if it's a Scorpio in me or just me in general, but I am a over lover and over giver, and like I want to be there for my friends 150 million thousand %, no matter really what you've ever done wrong to me. Like if I love you, and I'm going to be there for you, even if that's not reciprocated. I've stopped doing that. Like I can't take that anymore emotionally. I can't handle it because it really hurts me to my core.
Yes.
When people don't do for me how I do for them.
Yes.
And not even like from like a financial or like superficial way, but literally just you being there for me.
Yes.
I can't handle that.
Yeah.
Like I will lose my shit at this point. Where I'm at in life, I will literally lose it on you, on everybody else. I'll start acting like a complete psycho, which I can't allow myself to tap into.
I can't.
She's there, and I just will not allow it.
But it's because we do so much for people, we don't ask for a lot in return.
Literally.
So the bare minimum ask, I'm gonna expect you to fucking do that shit.
100%.
Because I don't need much.
Yeah.
When I do need you, if I say that I need you, that says a lot.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think I heard something recently, because they say that Scorpios are conceived over Valentine's Day.
I love babies.
But like it makes the most sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then we're born with all this love to give and receive and be like, I'm going to give you everything. But then also this weird, mysterious, like,
I just had
I'm going to give you everything.
Yes.
What are you going to give me?
I had an energy reading at an event the other day, and the lady was like, oh, you're a Scorpio. She's like, that is one of the most tormented signs, because we are so passionate and we're so mysterious, but we're also just like full of all of something that we ourselves can't even really put our finger on, but neither can anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not even received in the way that we're trying to give it, and we're trying to give, and everyone's just like, well, what do I do with this?
Yeah.
You know
what
like,
you're intense.
Yeah, like, okay, you're just a lot, girl. Like, we're like,
I am.
This is love for you. This is love.
I'm trying to love you. Let me. Oh my God, it's so true.
I know, it's hard.
It is hard. It's scary, actually.
Yeah.
It reminds me. My man. Back to my man.
One more thing. My man. So my man, he's not a Scorpio, but.
My man. Anyway, circling back to my man. When we first started dating, he's like he's a fire sign. So he's very like, he's got it. He's going to do it. He's like,
Mr. Independent.
He's got like the man thing going on. And, I'm like, I'm Mrs. Independent or Ms. But I have a lot of love to give. Like I want to give, I want to do, I want to do things for you.
Yes.
So I had just put a blanket over this man because he said he was cold. So I gave him a blanket and I like put it on him. And he was like, don't like try to like wrap me up in a blanket. And I literally screamed, this is how I show my love. If you don't let me show my love,
what else do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
This is how I show it.
Yeah.
You're going to let me show my love how I show it.
Ooh.
And he literally never got anything out. Scratch his head, scratch his back.
Yeah.
Put the blanket on. The other day, I offered to give this man a manicure. I'm like, who am I?
Oh, yes.
I know.
Well, so is that your love language, acts
Let
of
me
service?
cater to you. Yes.
No one.
Because this is your thing.
Oh.
And she said she was going to give him a manicure.
She does?
Yeah.
And put his do-rag on.
Yeah, put his do-rag on.
Okay, girl. Put your do-rag on. Put your bonnet on for you.
Oh my God, I haven't yet. I know.
Why?
I just haven't.
Kamie, why?
I don't know.
Are you scared to?
No. I know he would accept me.
You're just trying to keep it like fun.
I'm trying to
flirty.
keep it cute right now.
I feel that.
But it's hard. I'm not going to lie, because I had to repress my hair this morning. I was pissed.
You should get a silk pillow.
I don't like those. They make me sweat.
But isn't your bonnet silk?
I don't have a bonnet. I do the Erykah Badu fucking beehive wrap with the fuck. Exactly,
Okay, yeah, that's
bitch.
different.
If I put the bonnet on, that could still be halfway cute. I could put some pieces out in the front. That's not what I'm giving. Not what it's giving, okay? I'm giving full on wrap.
Well, I understand that you're trying to keep it fresh, but also, if he's the one for you, babes.
I know. I told him the other day. I was like,
I
said the rap is going on.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Prepare yourself.
Soak it on up.
He's gonna love it. He's gonna eat it up. Oh my gosh.
He's gonna think it's great.
Literally.
Okay, someone said top 5 signs that you're dating a misogynist. I mean, I think you can take a look at a few key misogynists.
Misogynistic things.
Take a look. Or a narcissist. I've had a narcissist. That was a lot.
I don't think that I've ever dated a misogynist.
I don't think I have either.
I have dated people that are like really close to the line of narcissism. I was talking to someone the other day that's really successful at what they do, and they were like, people that are really good at their jobs have a little bit of narcissism. Like, there has to be a little level of, I think I'm the shit.
Yeah, and I can do everyone else's job better than them.
And I really don't need any of you because I'm great.
Yeah.
You got to have a little bit of that like edge to you. But I don't think that I've dated a full-blown narcissist. I couldn't be around that.
I think I have.
Really? How did you know that they were a narcissist?
Because every single thing that we talked about had to do with them and never about me.
Okay, sign number 1.
It was like we would have a 3-hour long conversation about their day, what they were doing, what they have coming up, what they need advice on.
Yeah.
And then when it got to me, it was like, okay, babe, talk to you later.
Ooh,
I was like, well, my day was good.
yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, it was good. It was
Or
good
just
day.
like no other responses to anything that you have to say about you. It just always circles back to them.
Or
Yes.
anytime you try to bring something up, it's like, oh wait, I'm working on something. I'm busy. I'm like, okay, we can't always be busy. Like, we're all busy.
Yeah,
But like, you make time, you know?
that's gross.
Oh, somebody said, as a man whose ex-wife cheated on him twice, advice on finding the right woman.
It's a man whose ex-wife cheated on him twice. How do you find the right one?
I guess we could give advice based on how we are working on making ourselves better women.
Yeah,
Because to get into a new relationship, I had to do a deep dive.
I agree with that.
It's a lot.
I think that there is no magic formula to finding the right one, because if that was the case, we would all just do that, right? There's some level of mystery that we really just don't know.
Yeah.
But one thing's for certain that you can do to put you on that right path, that right trajectory, is, like you said, working on you. Because in the end, like, maybe you won't find someone in 6 months or a year or 2 years. If that whole time you're working on yourself, at least there's some benefit to that, right?
Yeah.
You're a better person, you're a happier person, you're a healthier person, you're more emotionally sound and aware. Like, there's no loss in that. There is loss in trying and going and dating and being with people just to say that you're finding the one.
Yes.
There's a lot of loss there.
Yes.
Probably a lot of heartache too. But I hope this person's not blaming themselves for
Right.
the mention of cheating on you twice. Like, that sucks for her.
Right.
She sucks.
Exactly. She sucks.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. Like, as long as you're working on yourself, the next person that you end up with is only going to benefit from that.
Yeah.
And you're only going to attract the people who are more worthy of that.
100%.
People are imperfect, so you might attract an imperfect person who still fucks up or does something, you know. But I feel the men that I would have attracted 10 years ago, I mean, how old was I? 20. Yeah, the men that I would have attracted in my early 20s are not the man that I'm dating now, or the men that I would attract in the future if it didn't work out. Like,
Yeah.
that's you got to come different.
Yeah. And the things that you would tolerate or the things that you would entertain just don't even
It's not the
don't
same.
even compare at this point.
It's not the
Yeah.
same.
And two, I think that when you go through a cheating situation or a heartbreak, the risk that you have to take to love again or to be in a relationship again is a huge risk. But like, that's also the risk of just being in love. Like, it's just a part of the game. and you just got to deal with it until you don't want to deal with it anymore and they become your ex. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's just a part of it.
That's my therapist says you can't escape pain. I'm like,
No.
how not?
Why no?
Why not?
Why no?
How come why not? And it's true.
Yeah.
Like every single relationship that you enter has some level of risk.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. Like you could lose anyone, romantic relationship or not.
Right.
And it could be because of something they did or something you did or something that nobody did. It could just be because of fate and just like the way that the universe works.
Yeah.
But you have to be open to it, or like, because, you know, the water sign in me, the Scorpio in me, I get in these modes sometimes where I'm like, why do we love?
Yeah, I'm like, what is this emotion and why does it feel so good?
Yeah. Why does it feel so good? But then why does it hurt so bad? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
And I actually started thinking this when we lost our family dog a few months ago. She passed. She was 13. She lived. Shout out to you, Bella.
A great life.
You lived a fabulous life, doll. But I was like, that was painful.
Yeah.
That, I don't know. I think that might, the breakup or the dog, I don't know. Because that shit, I felt that shit to my core.
Yeah.
But I was like, me and my Pisces sister in our water sign, the only water signs of the family, we're like, why do we love? Why do we have these intense emotional bonds with people if one day we could just lose them?
Yeah.
But it's like, that's the beauty of life.
Like, imagine if you didn't have it at all.
Yeah.
It's like, I keep telling myself I would have rather loved and lost than to have never ever loved. I would do it a million times over.
Yeah.
And it sucks. And I'm literally going through probably like the worst, hardest, most painful time of my life of 31 years on this earth. But I would do it again. Sign me up tomorrow if it means that I get to love really, really, really hard for 5 years of my life. I'll do it again. I would do it different.
Yeah.
By all means, consider.
Yeah.
I would do it different.
You're like, that's not gonna
And I would try to change the outcome. But I would do it again.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. And you will.
Yeah. I know that
You
I
will.
I don't
Yeah.
know with who. It might be Jesus, but
Girl, I said the same thing.
yeah, like God gonna have to come there.
I said the same thing.
An alien? I'm open to alien love.
Honestly, love on other planets
Yeah.
sounds way better than love in LA.
Literally, God.
I will take it.
Oh, don't remind me that's where I live.
The second that they open up Raya to the metaverse.
Mars? Bitch, I'm gonna be a spokesman. I'm gonna start promoting Raya.
Yes.
Raya on Mars.
Yes. I'm not fucking with Elon Musk right now because of what he's doing on Twitter.
Also that.
But I'm going to hit him up and be like, bro, let me get that spaceship. I got a date.
I volunteer.
I'm trying to go to Nobu on the satellite. Thanks. My God. Okay. Kayla, it's been a joy.
Always.
Tell everyone where they can find you, as if they don't already know.
Wow. You guys can catch me at I am Kayla Nicole on all social media handles. All of them.
Per.
And maybe Raya coming to you soon.
Yes. Please.
Do I put my @ in there? Or like, how do they?
No, yeah. You connect your
my
Instagram.
gosh,
That's the
I'm
only way to get
so
on.
Scared, Kamie.
Listen,
I'm scared.
back to my man.
Okay.
I will tell him that I need to re-download the app so that I could be one of your referrals if you need a referral.
Yeah. Yes.
Let me know. Because I don't know if they'll still send me the text if I'm not on it anymore.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I believe in it.
Me too.
I believe in a thing called love.
I do too.
Adore you. Thank you for coming.
Love you.
Yay! Bye, guys. Hi, I'm Kamie Crawford, host of the Relationshit podcast. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more videos, click below to subscribe and like this video for more Dear Media content. So shut up and listen.